Good morning. I just got a message that due to my poor wireless connection, this may not go live. And I don't have a wireless connection because I have no power. So I hope wherever you are faring this storm hale and healthy and safe. I had my dear friend tell me this morning that a tree fell in her house. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but that's scary. So wherever you are, I hope you're safe. I hope that if the loss of power is the least of it, and that, like everything else, every storm runs out of rain, so it will pass. But it's moments like this that really make you take stock and feel grateful for what you do have. Yes, I am still recording. Okay. So the title of today is Solstice Musings, because we're just a couple of days away from the winter solstice, which is the dark time. It's the darkest, longest night and shortest day of the year. And this year, it's always in Capricorn, but this year it's also happening when Mercury is retrograde. So this is a wonderful opportunity to look at all of the places of things that are unfinished, unresolved, open channels, things that maybe you didn't get to tie up in a bow through the course of the year. And it would be a great time to take stock of that stuff. Especially because right now is the time of winter, is the time of going inward. We are expected to be hunkering down in this time. And that's so the solstice is one of those times that's a liminal space. It's a space in between. There is an invitation to take stock of what we need, especially with Mercury being retrograde. We don't have a choice but to slow down, because if we try to rush through, that's when we're going to have problems. That's when we're going to run into confusion and mishaps and miscommunications and all of it. That's a Mercury retrograde. My friend Lydia did a very funny video on Instagram, and if you don't follow Lydia, you should. But she did a very funny video on Instagram where she was like, "Mercury's a bitch," and that's not actually true. It's just an invitation for us to slow down. And particularly when it coincides with something like a solstice, like when the change of the season happens, those are particularly powerful influences, asking us to take stock, look at, review, re-examine, reimagine sometimes. What is it we are creating? What is the world that we want to live in? It's coinciding with the end of the year. It's coinciding with Christmas. It's coinciding with, these are all things. And there's also a full moon on Christmas, which is another chance to shed all that doesn't serve you. And one of the things I have the most invitation to you around is, what are your needs? What would it actually look like if you put your needs first, without pushing through, without waiting until you get sick or you're exhausted or you're in overwhelm? Like, what would it look like if you could honor your needs in the moment that you feel them? What would you need to say yes to? And what would you need to say no to? And what permission would it give? What freedom would it give you? That's really what we're being asked. It's what we're always asked at a solstice, when Mercury's retrograde. Now we have almost conjunct a full moon. There's a lot of things. That's just the energy that we've been in for a long time. Anyway, and also, it's the real invitation is who do I want to take forward with me in 2024, which is a year of expansion. It's a year to grow and become and we're rapidly headed into the 5D consciousness. And so what do we want to let go of to leave in 2023 so that we no longer have to be stuck in a karmic pattern? And what do we want to say yes to and carry with us to 24? It's a perfect time to do that. And since I'm sitting here in the dark, I'm going to make use of that time and do some journaling that I would have normally put off. I'm going to take full advantage of the fact that I can literally do nothing else today except sit and journal. And what if we took a candle to light up what's directly in front of us versus a big, huge spotlight shining a light on all the huzzah that we don't need anymore? What if we deal with what's directly in front of us right now? I am thinking of doing a solstice ritual on Friday. I know it'll be a day after the solstice, or 2 days after the solstice, whatever. But I'm thinking of doing a solstice ritual. So if you're interested, drop me a note, drop me a line next below. I'm going to do it on Zoom. We'll do a meditation, we'll do some journaling, we'll do some like welcoming the light back. So I will happily put that together if people are interested. I mean, I'll probably do it for myself anyway, but I may do it if anyone's interested. So please drop me a line and let me know if you're interested in that. And our group healing will be next Wednesday. I still don't know yet what the group healing will be, but if you're interested in the group healing, you can join us next Wednesday for that. And otherwise, have a wonderful, happy everything. I will not be live next week, probably, because it is Christmas. So happy, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, solstice, Kwanzaa, all of it. And I will see you back here sometime next week. If not, join me for the solstice ritual, which I may just post live. So join in if you're interested. Have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Mwah.